Local, late breaking. This is your First Alert forecast.
Welcome back. They can make our monsoon storms even stronger, and sometimes they can even do this. We're talking about Storm Alvin, Tropical Storm Alvin, that is churning off the coast of Mexico because today is the first day of the hurricane season, right, Chuck?
You got it, Heather. The first day and the first named storm. They happened simultaneously. I guess Mother Nature really paid attention to the Hurricane Center and did it right this time, right? We've got a lot to talk about in this weathercast, so let's get to it. There is Alvin for you. What we're looking at is a tropical storm that's just southwest of Acapulco. So we're just down in the tropical Pacific, if you will, and we're going to give you a 3D look at this. Look at it exploding tonight. You can really see the northern edge of it, the cluster of thunderstorms just really growing. That's as a result of very warm water. It's evaporating quickly and feeding this tropical storm. 45-mile-per-hour sustained wind. Here's the forecast from the Hurricane Center. Obviously, too early for these things to come directly into Mexico. However, it looks to me as though it will eventually be caught up, what's left of it, and brought through Mexico and probably into Texas. Not into Arizona yet, but it's already creating 20-foot swells. That's what that green area is there. And the water is plenty warm enough, 80-plus degrees, so it's going to keep growing in strength. Now, as Heather told you, these can really add to our monsoon. During the monsoon, dying tropical systems from the Pacific and the Atlantic can help enhance our monsoon, and that's why we are so interested in the eastern Pacific. Alvin, already the named storm. Barbara will be next, then Cosme, and it goes all the way through Octave, which is an important name for us because Octave brought us the worst floods in Arizona's history back in 1983. Tonight, overnight lows, middle to upper 60s. Tomorrow's daytime highs, we could hit 100 tomorrow. I'm going to go for 98 degrees for the daytime high, but again, 100 is not out of the question. Today we were 98, 7 above average. Morning low was 72. It was a very warm start. We should be a tad cooler tomorrow morning. It's 83 tonight. Our dew point's up to 28. That's pretty low, but not as low as it can be this time of the year. 69 in Douglas, 77 in Sells, and 75 degrees for you right now in Sierra Vista. Around the southwestern U.S., I'm going to put the maps in motion in a minute. Wanted to alert you to red flag warnings in northwest Arizona, though. Some of those may be brought our way as we get into Friday, especially as a result of gusty wind. In the short term, though, as we go through Thursday, we'll have some sustained winds around 20 miles per hour. Still very breezy and getting very hot tomorrow afternoon. So even though we're not under red flag warnings, our fire danger is sky high. Here comes a cold front. Watch this. A real bona fide cold front. You can see the clouds with it rolling through Friday night and into early Saturday morning. What does that mean for us? It means that our near 100-degree temperatures will turn into 80s. That's right. We're going to bring the 80s back as we get into Saturday. Then after that, we'll heat it up and probably hit 100 next week. Here's a look at tomorrow's forecast. The big storms we've been covering all through this show in Dallas, moving off to the northeast into Arkansas tomorrow. Overnight lows tonight, 50s and 60s in Cochise County. And here's your 7-day First Alert forecast. Calls for temps tomorrow close to 100. We might just hit it. 95 on Friday, and then we're bringing the 80s back for you with a little 80s music too. 88 degrees on Armed Forces Day. Guys, we've got breaking news for you. We've been covering this all night tonight. The tornadoes that have touched down in North Texas in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. Now it's up to 6 deaths out of these tornadoes and 10 tornadoes confirmed touching down.
That's a lot of
This
tornadoes.
is new video that's just come in. I believe this is from Granbury, which is just southwest of Fort Worth.
And sadly, that number might go up because there's just now getting to some of these neighborhoods.
Yeah, and it's dark. That makes it very difficult for rescuers.
All right. Thanks so much, Chuck.
Be back, guys.